Howdy everybody. It's gonna be a first crack at this here, but figured I'd give the people on the internet a rundown of my car, because I think it's pretty interesting, and I think there might be some people out there that want to see these sorts of things. And so yeah, I mean, this is I'm doing a motor swap soon here. Nothing, well, no, it's pretty crazy, but doing a motor swap here soon. So I figured before that gets underway, I'd do a rundown of what it's got under the hood right now, and then maybe get into some fun little mechanical stuff later. Show you the process of swapping the motor on this girl, and then kind of the rundown of what's the plan, and hopefully I don't blow up the transmission. This is my girl right now. Basically, so obviously it's a Subaru WRX, of course. Now this is a 2007 Subaru WRX Wagon. Obviously it's a manual, so she's pretty clean, pretty mint. Did some rust work last year. Unfortunately, we got a little bit of bubbling going on here. That's a bit of a bummer, but that's about it. Tire stickers are, you've seen better days. This one went a little low on me last year and kind of wrecked them. These are 17 inch by 8. Obviously the 5x100 hubs. These are a Method M502 is what they're called. Bronze finish, of course. And what I love about these is they're, this is the same wheel that Subaru Rally Team USA actually runs on their cars. I'm not sure about now, but at least they have. So I dig the rally look. Obviously I got some mud flaps. I mean, those are just crap. There's some universals. I got those with the car, but, and then I am actually running Nitto tires. I'm not just flexing on some fake stickers there. These are some Nittos. I got a sweet deal on these. These are Nitto Neogen tire, 215. Pretty good, honestly. Stuck really nice. But anyways, I got the Subaru 4 pots back there. Those are some nice, it's a nice setup. It's not too bad. I'm probably gonna upgrade them a couple years, but some Power Stop Z26 brakes on there, stainless steel lines. Yeah, so that's that. Obviously lowering springs and struts on the thing right now. Got the relocation kit. This is actually off a new gen WRX. Got that off eBay. Heck yeah. Got that, I don't know, whatever. Running the fog covers. Trying to decide if I want to keep them or maybe go back to the old setup and maybe make some brake cooling ducts or something, or not sure. These are stock headlights, but pulled them apart, blacked out the housings in there. We got full LEDs in this setup. I don't have the resistors yet, so they blink fast, but I'm okay with that for now. The rears are tinted, which is dope. I haven't gotten pulled over either, which is sweet. And obviously got that top wing. Love the wings. It's got a MagnaFlow 3-inch catback on it right now. Pro Sport 3-inch downpipe, catless. Painted the mirrors black. Modified intentions, baby. It's my car club out here, Winnipeg, Canada. You know, she got the sunroof. Take a peek inside here. So some of you crazy Subaru dudes will notice, you're thinking, hey, this is an '07, what's going on? Well, you got the black interior. Well, I didn't like the gray interior, so I took the all black interior out of the 0405 WRX and slapped it in here. Honestly, love these seats. Wouldn't mind getting some STI seats, but whatever. Now this is where it gets funky. You think of what's going on here, right? Well, it's hard to see, but what I did here is I wrapped my whole center console in comic books, actually. I don't know, I think it's pretty sweet. I like to do different stuff, you know? Access port, obviously. Otherwise, there's nothing really going on in here. I do have a Cartboy short shift kit in this. This is still the 5-speed. But the 5s in these cars have the 3.7 gears, which honestly made a world of a difference. I used to have an 05. That thing felt sucked out with the 3.5s, man. Going to the 3.7s and this the 2.5 with the AVCS is just freaking awesome. I mean, seriously. Let's get to the fun stuff, I guess, eh? So first thing, got myself some hood struts. Central mod, seriously. All right, so pretty basic setup right now, nothing crazy. Obviously, standout modifications would be Process West top mount. I know a lot of you hot boys out there running the front mount setup, but I don't like turbo lag, so I got the top mount, and these are supposed to be good up to about 500, maybe a little more, so I'm cool with that. And then obviously I got the paint, right? There's just a K&N intake system, obviously with the K&N filter. Painted that blue, and obviously the intake manifold blue to kind of match the Grimspeed blue here on the AOS. Thinking about going to a catch can style eventually, just to get rid of some of these. I'm not a big fan of that, it's a bit messy. This is a Turbo Smart compact blow off valve. This thing sounds really nice actually, I love that. Mishimoto inlet pipe. Also, we run stock injectors right now. Those are the STI 565s though. So they push enough for this setup. I've got an AM 340 fuel pump in the back. This is sweet. I got the TGV deletes down there. Love those bad boys. This is a solid setup from Torque Solution, billet aluminum. Love that stuff. Obviously, I was saying I got the downpipe. That's back there. It's kind of hard to see without light. Whatever. And this here is actually non-stock turbo. That is nothing crazy. It's just a VF48 off of a 2011 STI. Compressor housing's powder coated. Make it look super hot, boy. Obviously, right? Oh yeah. Grimspeed 3-port boost control solenoid. Beauty right there. Got to manage your boost, boys. Oh, this shroud is this was a kit, so this has made it up perfectly to this. So good airflow. We're not trying to choke this bad boy out here. We're trying to give her some air. Let her eat, right? I also did the secondary air pump delete. Now that sat around here. When I first got the car, I was getting a code for the air pump, and I was like, really? Like, I'm not gonna replace the air pump. Like, that's just a useless piece of machinery. So pulled that out. I got the delete kit. It's like 40 bucks, just a couple of block off plates. Now you can cheat with those. You can just kind of block off the tubes and stuff. But because I was doing the TGV deletes, I had the manifold and everything all out of this car, and the turbo and everything. So I did the full delete. I deleted all the extra hoses and stuff. That was really nice to get out of there. It just cleans it up a bit. I would like to eventually delete ABS entirely, because race car. And I'd also like to relocate my battery to the back and tuck away this fuse box, do something nice with it. I'm not sure. I've seen guys mount it here. That would be all right with me. Something like that. Just want to clean it up a bit, you know. And I wouldn't mind getting a strut bar, and I want to get a couple strut bars, you know, front and rear. The Wagons are a little top heavy, so they like to lean a bit, right? So sort that out. Stock radiator right now. That's definitely on the list. It's not priority. I mean, this one's in good shape. It's still, I don't overheat. I've never overheated, so I'm not super worried. I don't know. Everybody seems to think you gotta get a fancy cap. Just whatever. I just thought it looked nice. So I do need to put one of these up here though. It really bothers my mild OCD that that's a different cap and that there's red. I just don't like the red. Oh, it's another thing I actually did too. You probably didn't notice it, and that's totally the point, but all of these caps are black. So I hated the yellow caps, so they're all painted black to get out of your face. Did also cut out the resonators in the cat back, but basically that's the setup right now. Now I never had it on the dyno. Custom tuned by Justin at Nemesis out here in Winnipeg. He's a big Subaru guy, knows his stuff. So I'm guessing this thing was pushing down maybe 350, 360 at the crank, maybe about 300 wheel, I would hope. 280 to 300 at the wheel. That's usually what these things make, kind of with this similar setup here. Stock injectors, I was only pushing about 18 psi, but did start having a lot of problems with this motor, honestly. There is a very good chance one of my injectors is sticking, and that's not good. Chances are the piston rings are also shot because I'm burning a buttload of oil. And Pretty sure that turbo's shot too. So last year I had to make a decision. And at first I was kind of leaning towards just doing a basic budget build, sort of like your stage 2, just rods and pistons and bearings and whatever. Just to get her back up and running, and maybe do injectors and a bit more of an aggressive tune kind of thing, see if I can make 400. That's a little hopeful, but that was sort of the initial. But you know, she's worth a little more than that, I thought. So you know what, I went all the way, and I'll tell you about that, the motor build, in another video. Yeah, this is my girl. She's pretty outrageous, sounds fantastic, love her to death. I mean, just a wild ride, you know. That about covers all the mods on her right now. Yeah, so, and I guess thanks for stumbling upon this random pointless little video. And yeah, so I'll be probably making some more updates on this thing, and we'll see where this goes, and just having a bit of fun with it. And if any of y'all are from Winnipeg, maybe you'll see this girl out on the streets. Her name's Jupiter. My name's Adley. So yeah, peace out, boys. Keep it classy, right?